Gus again. I'd like to touch on a couple other topics for you. In your selection process, when you're looking for a trainer, what are you looking for? What you're actually doing is picking a technique or a method, a way of doing something. Some very popular methods that are available right now involve, one is treat training, the other is clicker training. I'm not really a fan of either, although with any of the technique, there's a time and a place for everything. But I basically don't subscribe to the methods. Treat training is nothing more than a reinforcement every time a dog performs a behavior for you. To me, it's bribery. It doesn't sit right with me. What I'm using when I'm training, regardless of size, regardless of breed, regardless of dog, a leash, and everyone refers to these as a choke chain. I don't even care for the word. I call it a correction collar. When used properly, and as with anything else, anything can be used as a weapon. This is a tool. It is not a weapon. And I don't know if the camera will pick the sound up or not, but to make a correction, if the camera can hear this, that noise is, and as you see, I got his attention. To him, that he was being corrected. So with a little bit of understanding and proper technique, that's really all I need to train pretty much any dog. You also have shock collars, there's pinch collars, there's halties, harnesses, and I'm probably missing a few. To me, they're not necessary. So that's pretty much method or methods that I employ is correction collar and leash, and then knowledge of the particular dog that I'm working with. Now I will say this too, in your search looking around or speaking with potential teachers, trainers, there are a lot of trainers, some good, some not so good. So to make someone hopefully a little more educated, there's a few people that take dogs for a short period of time, even a long period of time, and get the initial training done for the owner. And then the rest of the training is done on a follow-up basis. Any trainer that has a facility and that takes a dog, first, if a trainer is working from a facility, the facility has to be licensed by the state of Connecticut. The trainer himself or herself does not have to be. I wish Connecticut would, but right now there is no licensing requirement for a trainer in Connecticut. But the facility has to be. You may hear a story from the person, well, the city knows I'm doing this and they've given me their blessings. They are in illegal operation. Now also, if an owner is leaving a dog for an hour and coming back to pick a dog up, not only does that facility now have to be a licensed training facility, it has to be a commercial kennel, and that also requires a license. Now those licenses are issued by Connecticut's Department of Agriculture. So if you are working with someone that is not a licensed operation, if God forbid someone had a problem, you don't have any legal recourse where, if God forbid I've done something wrong. I am a licensed facility, by the way. If I've done something wrong, not only is it something that it's not me, but I also now have to answer to the state of Connecticut, and my licenses could be revoked. So again, just a little information for you as a consumer. Just know who you're dealing with and also know the licensing requirements, which will hopefully help you.